telling you to try again or end the stream. This is like the third day in a row I've had to do this, but hey, I'm here. This is Dee Dee, and you know exactly what I'm doing. It's lunch break, and I'm out walking. Because guess why? Why, guys? When I tell you I was starving, I was starving, and I had to get up and cook me something. So I had two pancakes and some bacon. So yeah, I definitely need to be out here walking it off. So that's what I'm doing. I'm out here walking, getting it in, and that is gonna pretty much hold me. I'm pretty confident for the rest of the day. If I get hungry, I'm gonna drink some water, and I'm gonna have some fruit, and that'll be it. Hey, how are you? Good morning, Bit Ike this. Good to see you. I am out walking. It is noon, getting these steps in. So yeah, I was just talking about the fact that I was starving. Do you ever go through that period where sometimes you're just so hungry? And I was trying to deny myself. I really was. I was like, no, you're not that hungry, girl. Just wait it out. This girl was hungry. So yeah, I made me some pancakes and some bacon. And I feel so much better. I feel so much better. So I'm going to drink me a lot of water when I get back. And yeah, I feel okay. I feel okay now. So how's your day going? You say morning. It's noon for me right now. It is noon for me right now. The weather, y'all know I don't like cold weather. So I'm in a hoodie. I am in a hoodie and some little knit pants, you know. But I'm okay. I'm comfortable. The world is not going to come to an end. Okay, wait a minute. Where's my screen? Okay. The world is not going to come to an end because it's like 60. I want to say like 62. 62. So it's a brisk, crisp wind, but nothing that will hurt me. Hey, Monique, how are you? I see it looks kind of nice out. Yes, I have everything. You have a fast metabolism. Huh. I wish that was my testimony. I don't have a fast metabolism. I have to work at it, but I don't mind it. I've been able to, get this weight thing under control. So I thank God for it, so I just have to work at it. I just work at it. I stay at it, but I enjoy my food. I enjoy my food. Food was made for a reason. So yeah. So Monique, how's your day going? How's it going for you? Yeah, I'm on my lunch break. I said, okay, D, get away from your desk, put on your tennis shoes, and go get you a nice walk in. And that's what I'm doing. That is what I am doing. So yeah, so I'm excited to be out in nature. And again, the weather is like 63. So it's not bad at all. When it starts getting in the 50s and them 40s, y'all, that's when I start tripping. So right about now, the sun is shining. It's actually shining directly on me. So I feel good. I feel nice and toasty. Nice and toasty. Hey, Real, how are you? Good. Just out, just in this air, just breathing in some of this fresh air, getting my walk in. I was talking earlier about the fact that I was starving and I was trying to deny myself, and I was like, girl, you better go in there and whip you up something real quick. So I had some pancakes and some bacon earlier. So I decided to take a break, get up from my desk, and get a walk in. The weather is really nice outside, nice and brisk and clean and that kind of thing. So yeah, thought I would take you guys along with me. I like it when you guys keep me company. I love it when you guys keep me company. You guys motivate me. So, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to challenge myself. I am going to challenge myself to come out and walk when it get in the 40s and the 30s. And I'm going to take you guys along with me. I know that's going to be hilarious. Okay? That is going to be hilarious. Hopefully I don't complain the entire time. But I don't think it would be that bad because I'll have you guys with me. So we'll see. We shall see. So what's going on with you, Real? How are you doing? You guys got any plans? You guys lunch breaking it? You guys just doing your thing? Are you guys Christmas shopping? Are you guys doing last minute shopping, or are you guys done? For those who celebrate, are you guys finished with all your, your pickings and all that good stuff? Monique, I know you be doing shopping. I know you be out there shopping, Monique. I've been on your channel before. You say you're here for it? Yeah, when I do that 30 degrees and 40s, I'm going to take you guys with me. Because we get cold in Florida now. We do get cold. This is the sunshine state, but yeah, we get cold here, a little frosty. I don't do no shopping. You just give money. Okay. Hey, and the recipients on the other end, they're like, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Money and gift cards. People like, now some people complain saying, when you give them money or gift cards, that you really didn't put the thought into it. Hey, I wouldn't have a problem with somebody giving me money or gift cards, so because you typically, when you get to be a certain age, you like to pick your own stuff. You know what I'm saying? So a gift is a gift is a gift. That's how I see it. What you say? No, you still got to pick up some stuff for your 2 kids. Okay. I remember those days. Oh, Lord Jesus. Christmas with the kids. They would not sleep. They could not wait to get up. My husband would be up videotaping 4 o'clock in the morning, sometimes 3. And then they'll go back to bed. They won't get back up until around noon because they will be so excited. The anticipation of getting up and, seeing those gifts. So now they have their own kids they get to do that with. And we get to have no kids at the house. How about that? Yeah, so we get to have no kids at the house. So that's fine with me. Let them stay in with their little ones and enjoy them while they're young and small and all that good stuff. So yeah, let me see, who is this? I was just in Florida over the weekend. Okay, Kissimmee is so nice, speaking with the homeless. Okay, all right. Me and hubby, we were in St. Augustine we went Saturday. Yeah, we went last Saturday. I gotta pull up the footage. Okay, I can't wait till that moment. Got a long way. Hey Glenn, how are you? Glenn, I thought about you today. I was like, I wonder if Glenn's still eating on cake. For real though, Glenn, I did. I thought about you this morning. It's so amazing how you don't know people except from social media. And then when you get accustomed to talking to people through social media, you'll think about them, especially if you haven't seen them. Now, you and I, we've talked this week, Glenn. But I'm just saying in general, you'll start saying, well, I hope such and such is doing okay, especially if you haven't seen a content creator in a while. And I know me, I will go over to their page. And if I don't see anything happening for a few days, I'll just send a little thing, something just saying, hey, hope you're all right. That kind of little thing, Yeah, I'll do that. Oh, he want to be my friend today. Hey, Bo. Oh, he want to be my friend today. Y'all, this is Bo, y'all. Let me switch the channel. Hey, Bo, how are you? Bo, are you going to let me pet you? Hey, Bo. Hey, Bo is so moody. Bo, yeah. I guess I don't have any treats. I guess since I don't have no treats, he don't want no love. Hey, Bo. Hey, how are you? Bo, you need to be on a diet. You kind of big. Well, go on back home. Bye. Go on back. Go back home, Bo. Bye, Bo. He is a mess. Bo said no, right? Bo is so funny acting. It's like he has an attitude. It's like some days he want to be bothered, some days he doesn't. He's a moody or something. He's very moody. Yeah. And his owner, Lord, I'm like, Lord, don't let nothing happen to Bo no time soon. When I tell you, he loves that dog. He loves that dog. My goodness. He loves that dog. And Bo, like if the owner, what's his name? Gosh, I can't think of his name. But anyway, if he stops and talk to somebody, or me, my husband or someone, Bo gets a little anxious. Bo like, okay, you've been here long enough. Let's go. He'll lay on the grass for a little while, and then he'll stand up and he start letting you know he's ready to go. Like, okay, we got places to go, things to do. Let's go. Let's go. And he like, okay, I gotta go. Bo say it's time to go. It's the craziest thing. Yeah, pets are something else, and I'm a dog lover. I love dogs. My husband, he doesn't like dogs, and I wanted a lap dog, but you have to compromise, y'all. He was like, he doesn't want anything with 4 legs walking through his kitchen. Now my girlfriend, she has smaller dogs, but she had them so trained they do not go near her kitchen. They avoid it. She's like one of those strict mamas. She don't play with them at all. It's pretty out here, y'all. But I still need it on my hoodie. I wasn't gonna get too fancy and come out here in a tank top. Some people get like a little cool air or a little bit of sunshine and they go crazy. Because I can assure you, somebody's probably in Orlando at the aqua park swimming. I'm like, no, it's December. It's time to stop all that. So yeah, I'm just getting these steps in, and thought it would be nice for you guys just to come on along with me for the ride, for the fun, and all that good stuff. And it feels good to be away from my desk. It really does. It feels good to be away from my desk and to stretch my legs. And it's not good for us just to sit. That's how people get blood clots. So we have to get up and move around. So I'm glad to be able to get out and do that, and not nobody outside. Well, it shouldn't be anybody outside. Kids are in school. They should be in school anyway, right? So this is the perfect, which our community is like this most of the time, because most kids, they really don't come out these days anymore. So hey, speaking of work, is work for you today? Yes, I'm on my lunch break. I'm on my lunch break. Hey, and it's funny you bring up work. I was talking to my boss yesterday, and I was telling him, I say, hey, by the way, I just want you to know I'm going to be taking out 3 weeks next year. Last year I took 2 weeks. The year before that I took 2 weeks. I typically just take 1 week, but now I'm doing the 2-week thing. But 2026, I'm going to do 3 weeks. And he was like, oh, okay. He's like super nice. He was like, okay, long as you clear in advance and, you have backup and that kind of thing, it's not a problem. That's why I'm so grateful and thankful, because I hear some of the stories that people go through on their job with their bosses. And I have been there before. I have had the boss from, I don't know what you want to call it. But yeah, I've had one of those bosses before, so I know how it feels. I work in insurance industry. So I know what it feels like to have that micromanager, that person that's on your case 24/7, even when you're doing everything right, just Some people, they'll just use their power because they can. They will just use their power because they can. Yeah, it's not, how do I put, you have to balance it out. It's a lot of work, but I make do. It's just like any other job. You have your high and low seasons, but when it's high, oh my gosh, y'all, it's like right now towards the end of the year, it's been like super, super busy, so yeah. And I know other folks, they deal with that on their jobs as well. So I know I'm not the only one. So you just take it with a grain of salt and you just keep it pushing. What do you do for work? What do you do? How are you? Okay, I'm looking at, I need to get out of the sun so I can see some of the messaging. Sometimes I'm just talking. I'm not even looking down at the messaging. But when I'm trying to keep my pace up. Why is it night in Indonesia? Why is it? Okay, I guess you're gonna tell us the answer to that probing question. Okay, we're about to get the answer to that question. You're in the health field too? Okay. So how many years? And do you like it? I actually like my job. I hear a lot of people complaining, but I like my job. So is it a perfect job? Absolutely not. Is everything perfect? Nope. But I do enjoy it. I get the fulfillment from it, that I need. And I get a check. Hey, I get a check. So, hey, I'm not complaining about that. So, yeah. Then, I have a children's book series, so I work on that. I work with the youth as well. So I keep myself, busy and being within community, that type of thing. Hey, Miss Do It Yourself, how are you? I'm just out here getting my steps in. I was over on your channel today. I enjoyed the channel with the graduates. I love me a graduate. I love graduates. Actually, my sister-in-law, she does crochet, and I had her to crochet this young lady. She did her a scarf, a beanie, and some socks. And she did it in the, gosh, she loved the color green. But what is it called when you have like variations of colors? I can't think of the name. Gosh, what is the name of that color when it's like a variety of colors, but you have your main color? I can't think of it. Oh gosh, now that is bugging me. You know how something might be dark green, light green, a medium green in the middle. It's a name for that. Y'all tell me what's the name of that thing called? What is the name? Hey, Coffee and Cream, how are you? What's going on? Ombre. Yes, it's an ombre green. Let me tell y'all, that thing is so pretty. It is so pretty. I might show it to you guys later on. I might do another live. Yeah, she's really good at it. And guys, crocheting is a lucrative business. And the crazy part about it is she does it all year round. But of course, when it starts getting cooler is when her business goes up. So, she have people start really ordering around September through like March. So yeah. So definitely my daughter has taught herself to. Yeah, I used to crochet years and years ago, but I never got like a vibe for it just to keep going. I could only do like the blanket things, because if you just keep crocheting, you're going to eventually end up like with a blanket or something, like on that note. But yeah, she does all these crazy patterns, and I'm just like, okay. And when I tell you, she has crochet, she has yarn everywhere, every color you can think of. It is yarn everywhere. One of her rooms is just nothing but yarn. How are you? Yeah, one of her rooms is nothing but yarn. So yeah. Yeah, she's very creative. Yeah, she's really creative. And then I've sent her a couple YouTube content creators that zone in on crocheting. It was a young lady who did like a cardigan, and it went all the way down to like the knees, but it was the type of yarn in itself that was so pretty. It was just so pretty. And I was like, you think you can do something like this? And she was like, absolutely. And I love when people do like the yarn handbags. People are so creative. That's what I love about YouTube. I mean, the creativity is like ridiculous. It is crazy. Okay, I saw stick to the topic on the rules. Oh, the topic is, what was the topic? I don't forget what the topic was, guys. It should be a title on there. I don't forget. I just been talking. Oh, walking on my lunch break. Yeah, that's all it was. Just talking about I'm on my lunch break and I'm walking. That's the topic. Yeah, you can go off topic long as it's respectful. Yeah. Long as it's not nothing ugly. Yeah. I am yeah. So you can definitely go off topic. I don't have a problem with it. I was just saying, typically when I walk, I'll just add some kind of topic for conversation. But yeah, lunch break. That's the topic. I'm on my lunch break and I'm out getting my walk on. That's the topic for the day. So, all right, content creators, I want to know, how are you guys doing with YouTube? I know Miss Do It Yourself, you are doing it big. You're almost at 1,000. How are you doing, Monique? I know Real, you already got it together. So yeah, just want to know, how are you guys doing? I'm still trying to push to get to my watch hours. And I'm like, okay, I've been trying to get my watch hours in. I had pancakes, so that's gonna hold me up. I was talking about it earlier that I was starving earlier, and I stopped and made me some flapjacks and put some bacon on the broiler, and I'm feeling all good. And that's another reason I'm out here walking. I'm like, okay, I ate real good. You need to balance this thing out. Yeah, balance it out. Yes, I'm good, Miss Do. How close are you to your goal? Miss Do It Yourself. I reached my subs, working on y'all those watch hours, and my hours start over in January. But you know what? This is what I told myself. I say, Dee Dee, you did not start out this journey for monetization purposes. So if you don't make it, I'm still pushing now. I'm still trying to make it. But if I don't make it, I won't feel bad, and I will know what to do the second time around. So that's how I see it. Y'all remember that song? Second time around. Okay, I know y'all didn't ask for that, but it came to my mind. It came to my mind, guys. Oh yeah. Russ is very excited. Ow. Yeah. Hey, beauty, how are you? I'm out trying to get these steps in, girl, after eating 2 pancakes and some bacon. Yeah. I was like, get up from that desk and get to moving. But yeah, on a serious note, back to the monetization thing. Like I said, I did not start out with monetization in mind. So I am, I'm not too far off, but I still got some work to do. And my time is up January 4th. And I'm like, if I don't get it, I know without a shadow of a doubt, I can get it the next time around. So I won't feel bad. Because guess what? How can you feel bad about meeting all of you guys? What is that bad about? What? Please. Yeah, can't be mad about that. Yeah. It's okay. That's not my full-time job, honey. Life goes on. trust and believe. Yeah, it won't be the end of the world, but like I said, I'm still trying to push and see, if I can get there. But like I said, if not, it's okay. Everything in moderation when it happens. What are you saying? We have to get you there. I'm running your. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, if you can play, go to my playlist and run my playlist, that I'm grateful, ever so grateful. Hey, even if you have to put me on mute me and let it run. No, just mute me and let it run. Sometimes I have to mute myself. Yeah, but it's been a great experience, really getting to know yourself and coming out of your comfort zone, because you know what, YouTube will push you out of your comfort zone. It's gonna toughen your skin, the consistency, continuing to show up for yourself, all those good things. Yeah, I'm close. I'm in the twos, but I still got some work to do, Miss Do It Yourself. I still got some work to do, and those hours, they accumulate real slow. They be going real slow. So I'm trying not to think about it too much, because, I still got life going on. I still got other things going on. So I'm just giving it my best shot. So I appreciate all of you guys who have been supporting me and been engaged with me. Guys, you guys are just the best. I'm serious. The best of the best of the best. Yeah. And I learned that I've learned to deal with the trolls. That was I'm being honest now. Some people say they don't have a problem with the trolls. Y'all, jeez. And I'm thinking, who would troll you when you're talking about the Lord? Who will troll somebody when they are reading a biblical scripture? Are you kidding me? Are you for real? You would disrespect the Lord. People are crazy. What you say? You love your trolls? So you can handle your trolls. I mean, I have learned to handle them, and it's so crazy. Y'all, for you guys who don't know, I do a 4 a.m. Eastern Standard devotion every morning at 4 a.m. Every morning, 4 a.m. So for you guys who are up, just looking around the house, don't have anything to do, tune in with me. But anyway, sometimes the trolls will come in and they will just try to wreak havoc. Guess what I do? Father, in the name of Jesus, Lord, I just ask you to give this person some grace. Let them acknowledge you for who you are. Child, by the time I get done, that troll be gone. Now, I had some who try to stick around, and hey, and they normally come in with these crazy names. You should know a troll when you see the name called Darkness. One came in as Lucifer. I'm like, oh, okay, you already know. When you see names like Darkness, Lucifer, they're telling you right then and there who they are. So why do you even try to go against that? That is who that person, anybody calling themselves Lucifer, I'm like, come on, hello. Hi there. Hello, how are you? Yeah. So yeah, funny. It's funny. It is, when I look back at it, I can say it's funny. At the time, when I first started out and they would come into my channel, it was very concerning to me. I was like, what's up with these people? What is going on? Don't they have a place called Troll Land or Trollville or Troll City, Troll Place, Troll Palace? Can't just go to those places? Hey, Bold for Life, how are you? Thank you for joining. Just talking about these trolls and how YouTube, just kind of toughen up your skin, and you just have to just keep showing up, because it can become challenging. You can say, okay, I'm not doing this, especially when you start looking at those watch hours that are loading up real slow. Real slow, and you be like, what else can I do? What else can I do? What else can I do? And you're like, okay, I've done all I can do. There's nothing else for me to do. Glad you're doing well. Glad you're doing well. I need to turn back around. I'm already at 30 minutes. I said I was going to walk for 45 minutes. So let me turn back around. I'm glad I got out. I'm telling you, it is really nice. It's nice outside. So I'm glad I decided to come on out. Yeah. Hello. How are you? So how do you guys handle your trolls? How do you handle your trolls? Do you guys do anything specific? Do you talk back to them? Do you immediately remove them? Do you put them in time out? Or do you just kick them out? You're just like, okay, you're out of here. You're done. You're disrespectful. You're trying to distract. And so now I'm at a place where it doesn't distract me as much, but I think that it can be a distraction for the audience. A distraction for your audience. You say, I'm very witty. I play the game. So you say you play the game. And I get that, like, for a conversation like this and a troll was to come in, yes. But when I'm having a conversation and I'm speaking specifically about the goodness of the Lord, don't come in with that mess. Don't come in with that disrespect. Yeah, I'm going to pray for you and I'm going to kick you out. Yeah. So it just depends on the situation, the topic, the conversation, that type of thing. So yeah, most definitely. So yeah. If they are disrespectful, I block. Yeah. And then again, like I said, I use the wording. You can put in certain keywords and it will hold back their messages. And it is so funny to me. And I'm like, you tried to get in, but I done thought of every kind of word I can think of. I know I haven't thought of all of them, but yeah. So I went and pulled up a list and just started putting those words in that I thought that people would use just to be solely disrespectful and be a distraction. So yeah, what you say, you ignore them, but some talk you into them to let them know you ain't for the game. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta let them know respectfully, okay, it's time for you to move on, hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, hit the road, Jack. Have y'all noticed that here and there I will burst out with song? So that's a little bit about me. I will burst out in a song here and there. Now, I didn't promise I would be in tune, but I will burst out with the lyrics. So yeah, just for, hey. And I will take requests from time to time. So yeah. Just a little something about me. Yeah. I enjoy music of all gender. Just about. I'm not going to be listening to nothing that they're going to be calling me all out my name and that old crazy stuff. I'm like, I'll never want to get there. I'm like, what, who, what? Okay, that must be some new stuff for some young folks. I was born in the 60s. Certain words they be singing these days, those fighting words. Like, what? Huh? Howdy, hello. How are you? Just here getting in my steps I cherish. How are you, Bishop? You doing okay? Just glad that it's nice and pretty outside. And I'm on my lunch break, getting in these steps, trying to stay healthy, keep this body going. Yes. So that's what I'm doing. And I love the fact that everybody comes right along with me when I'm out here walking. So this is going to inspire somebody to lace up their tennis shoes today. Maybe somebody's going to go play pickleball, maybe bike riding, swimming, roller skating. Yeah, whatever you like to do. But you got to get the body moving. You got to get it moving. This body was designed to move. If you don't use it, what's the rest of the sentence? If you don't use it, complete the sentence, y'all. What's the rest of the sentence? If you don't use it, what will happen? Recovering from whatever I call. Oh no, you lose it. Thank you, Nisi. You lose it. If you don't use it, you'll lose it. Absolutely. And that's with any skill. That's with any skill that we learn, adapt, and you stop utilizing that skill. Now all of a sudden you're like, I don't know how to do that anymore. You stop using it. You stop using it. Your arms don't want to lift all the way up. You stop. Or something could have happened. Let me correct that. Now it's different if you're in some kind of, accident, some kind of condition, that thing. I'm talking about us who have just, decided to be couch potatoes. And I say that respectfully, but yeah. If y'all are on a journey, you most definitely blocking out trolls. Yes. The trolls, like I say, I pray for them and I kick them out. You're just not going to be in here disrespecting the chat and all that stuff. Just go over to Troll City, Troll Avenue, Troll Street, Troll University. There is a place. Ain't nobody dying. What's the rest of it? Ain't nobody. I don't know the words. Ain't no smiling faces. Okay. Dying to the rain. Okay. Help me. I'll take you there. Okay, there we go again. It was coming. BB Winans. It was trying to come out. I just couldn't get the words. But I could hear the beat in my head. I could hear it. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. I'm back. That's right. Ain't nobody worrying. Ooh. Ain't nobody worrying. We're just going to keep this thing going. We're going to be at peace. And we're just going to keep this thing moving. Keep that train moving. Oh, y'all. Thank y'all for just hanging out with me. Thank you for just hanging out with me. Thank you. Y'all, the more I walk, it's like the more the sun is shining. The sun is shining. Okay, I'm going to show y'all this yard. Yeah. What's on mute? I love the decorations. My yard isn't decorated. Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Her King. Let every heart prepare him room, and heaven and nature sing. Okay. And I am back. I'm back. Yes, guys, I'm moving right along. I am moving right along. Thank you. Guys, so I tell you guys, if we're consistent with anything, we will be successful. Anything, but we get so tired. Hey, go check out my new video today. And I need to go put a post out there. It's called Pick That Dream Back Up. Pick that dream back up. We start out with all these dreams, and guess what happens? We get tired. So yeah, that was an intro for you guys to go check out my channel, to go check that out. Pick that dream back up. We get tired, we get exhausted, we get depleted. We're like, I don't have any money, I don't have any resources, the doors won't open. Sometimes we gotta kick those doors in. Sometimes we are not asking for help. Hey, why we don't ask for help? Can somebody answer that question? Why we don't ask for help? Anybody in the chat, anybody, why don't we ask for help? Who's going to answer that? I want to know. I want to know. I want to know the answer to that. Pride. Pride. We don't want people to think we're dumb. We're, we just don't know. We don't want people to know. We want people to think that we know it all. That is crazy. There is no way we can know everything. It is okay to ask for help. And sometimes people have no idea if you're going through something. What they say, closed mouths don't get fed. That's why I put a post out there. I'm like, hey, y'all, can you go look at my playlist? I was like, right about now, I was asking for help. I'm like, hey, you have not because you asked not. So, hey, I asked. I put that pride to the side. She asking for help. She sure is. Yep, I sure did. I put a post out there. I sure did. Closed mouths don't get fed. Yeah, it's nothing wrong with asking for help. And you will be amazed at the people who will help you if you just open your mouth. If you just open your mouth, hey, I need your expertise on this. Do you think I should pack up my clothes, all my belongings, and my children and move across country with someone I just met 2 months ago? Now, you would think logic would kick in, but sometimes logic doesn't kick in, So ask someone you really trust, who you really believes in you. What do you think about this? What do you think about this situation? Everyone needs help in a way, and that is so true. That is so true. But we think we got to be so strong, so courageous. We got to do everything on our own. You're going to fail. You're going to fail at life if you think you're going to do everything by yourself. You're going to fail. And I don't say that in an ugly way, but I don't know what other kind of way to say it. But you're not going to be successful for a long period of time. Because guess what's going to happen? You're going to become weary. You're going to become tired. You're going to get exhausted when all you had to do was ask for some help. Ask for some help. A lot of times you're suffocating at work. Why? You haven't told your boss, this is too much. Oh, well, they're going to think less of me. Let them think whatever they want to think. You tell them that is too much and you document it. I told you on this day that this was too much for me based off of the other accountabilities that I have. Yeah, let people know you need help. A single mother with multiple children. She's trying to work 2 jobs. You think she's going to be able to do that without any help, any assistance? No. You need some help. You're trying to make it through that math class, that English course, whatever that course is. You let somebody know you need some help. Of course, we need to help ourselves, but once we've done all we can do, we need to ask. And you will be amazed at the people who will come to your rescue. And sometimes it's going to be the least person you expect. It will be the least person you expect. You're going to be like, oh, wow, this person helped me out. This person did this for me. You're just going to be amazed. Just open your mouth and say, hey, I need some help. If we can go into 2026 and leave that pride to the side and be more humble, that humility thing, we're going to be better off. We will be. We're going to be better off. Some people can't even help themselves. That's why people don't want to help them. Yeah. Sometimes, it just depends on the situation, and sometimes we can put ourselves in bad situations. We can be bad with our decisions, with our choices. When I think back when I was in my 20s and 30s, some of the decisions I made were not the best. They were not the best decisions. And I'm sure you guys can, you can attest to that as well. But now, you can't pay me to go back. Nope. I have learned, whatever state I am in, I've just learned how to be content. You just got to learn how to be content. Some days you have to tell people, I can't go, I can't participate. You just have to tell them no. Especially when you're you might have a goal. You might be trying to save some money. You might be trying to, do something. And you just can't be at all the events. You just can't be at all the events. And you have to tell people, I just can't participate. I'm not able to go. My money don't go that far. It's okay. Hey, you don't have to give an explanation. You can just say no. That's another word we need to be carrying into 2026. No. Now, I'm not saying we're not going to help people out. I'm not saying that. So let me put that disclaimer out. But what I am saying is we're not going to be used. We're not going to be used, and we are not crutching people. Think about the people we have crutched over the years. Think about it. Think about it. Always, loaning. Like they said, if you can't give it, don't loan it. Can you loan me $20? No. Hey, you can have the $20. You just keep it. Keep it. Can you loan me $100? If I got it, you can have it. You can have it. You can have it. Don't loan out what you can't afford. You can't afford to give somebody that $1,500. No. Here's $200. I'll give you $200, but I'm not going to give you $1,500. Nope. Yeah, I'm not going to give you $1,500, but what I will do, I'm going to give you $1,500 toward it. You figure out the rest. We got to we got to stop putting people on our shoulders and learn how to take care of yourself first. I keep saying it's not selfish. It's called self-care. It is not selfish. It's self-care. And I've mentioned this for some of you guys who don't know, but this is my very, very first year. And my husband is shocked. He cannot believe it. He cannot believe it. This is the first year. No Christmas gifts. None. Zero. Zilch. None. Not happening. Because we give all year round. And I'm not going to feel obligated to do all of that stuff. I wished I would have started early on. I wished I would have started earlier, but I didn't. But it's okay. Lesson learned. Unearned that what you say, and that's right. It's some stuff that we have to unlearn. It's some things that we learned as kids, as children, and we took it into our adulthood. Eat all your food off the plate. Why do I need to eat all the food off my plate if I'm full? Why do I need to do that? And what do we end up telling our kids? Eat all your food off your plate. It's crazy, right? It's crazy. Is it just me? Am I the only person having to unlearn some stuff? Am I the only person having to unlearn some unhealthy things? You say you learned that at 32. Yeah, giving out money, and you're not a bank, not an ATM. People will start seeing you as the ATM, as the bank. They will look at you as, oh, he got it. She got it. But they forget. You went to work and you earned it. You earned it. They forget how many hours you have put in. How many days you've gone to work sick. I don't know about y'all, but I've gone to work sick before. So yeah. No, you speaking real life. What you say? Nope, Niecy? Nope. Not no, nope. No. NAW. No. I ain't got it. I ain't got it. You know, but sometimes you just have to sit people down and say, hey, I see a pattern. I notice a pattern. We get paid at the same time, but for some reason, you're out of funds within 4 days, 3 days, and you're asking to borrow money. Or you're ringing the doorbell every other week because you need light bill money, electric money, phone bill money, that kind of thing. You gotta make people be accountable. You really do. You do. Well, you can't make them. You can bring it to their attention and they can do with it whatever they like. Yeah. They can do with it whatever they like. Yeah, I'm still unlearning some things too, Nisi. Yeah, and my mom, she had very good intentions. My grandmother had very good intentions, great intentions. But I've said this before. There's two types of people, users and takers. Users, no. Takers and givers. Takers and givers. Takers and givers. The takers fall under the users. But yeah, you got those who give, and you got those who take. Those who give, those who take. That's how I know the universe real. I was just thinking this, and you speaking this, that letting me know that I really have to be, you'll get that confirmation like, okay, it's time for me to tighten up. It's time for me to tighten up. And we can't keep saying, I wished I would have, woulda, coulda, woulda. Now, this is your confirmation. You start today. You start pushing back today. And don't feel all guilty and shame. And people will try to shame you. They will try to guilt you. And y'all, I have heard it all. You just don't know. I have heard it all. And they will turn that thing on you. They will turn that thing on you. I'm in need and you just gonna sit there and let me be. I don't control your life. I can only control mine. But we will allow people to guilt us every time. Every time. Okay, y'all. I'm just gonna go ahead and walk this thing out for 8 more minutes. And I'm feeling good. And I appreciate you guys keeping me company. I really do. I appreciate you guys keeping me company. So yeah, if there's an area that you feel like you need to push back, fall back, you do all of that. You do all of it. You do all of it. And you don't owe anyone an explanation for why you're saying what you're saying. Why you're giving what you're giving. Why you're not giving what you're giving. So I believe I'm a giver. I believe in giving. But what I don't believe in is being used. I don't like it. It makes me feel some type of way. It leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Yeah. And we can see the patterns and we still, I've fallen back from that, y'all. I really have. I have fallen back. I'm going to still give, but only what I want to give. If God is nudging me to give someone, to bless someone, I'm going to do that. But all that guilt tripping me, it's a wrap. It's over. Hello, how are you? Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by. We're just talking. I'm finishing up my walk. Y'all, I done got hot now. This hoodie is hot now. I've been walking for 54 minutes. This hoodie is hot. Yes, it is. But I'm going to keep at it. I'm going to keep on walking. Keep on walking. Keep on walking. I'm going to keep at it. And I'm going to end this live in almost 6 minutes? Yeah, guys. So do you guys have to go back to work? Are you guys on lunch break too? Are you work night shift, day shift? You're in retirement. You're off today. You're just chilling. You're in between jobs. What's up? What's up with you guys? What are you guys? Are you guys just on lunch break? Anybody else on lunch break with me? I'm in front of the computer now. Oh yeah, Nisi, I know you work from home. Yeah. So, and I keep telling people, some people think that, you work from home, that it's easy peasy. I can only speak for my job. Child, they be trying to get the butter from the duck. Because they feel like you're available 24/7. So you have to have enough common sense to say, okay, I'm about to turn this thing off. I'm done for the day. Now, the flexibility is all that and some. This is the one I go in at 4. Okay, you go in at 4. I'm chilling, enjoying freedom. I'm not. Is this BC 1973? Is this Chris? You always enjoying life. I admire that about you. You always loving life. That is great. That is so awesome. So I'm gonna turn around and get myself like in the house, get me some water, cool down, and I'm gonna finish out the rest of my day. I feel so much better, guys. I really do. That's the one thing about exercising. Sometimes you may not feel like it, but once you tap into it, you're okay. And if you are starting out for the first time, your body will reject it. Your body will be like, I dare you. You're trying to make me move? Are you crazy? I don't want to do that. I don't want to do sit-ups. I don't want to do jumping jacks. I don't want to walk. I don't want to sprint. I don't want to do any of these things. But by that 5th or 6th week, your body will start looking for it. And when you're like, I'm not going to do it, your body's like, oh no, take me for a walk. You have a great rest of your day too. Thanks so much for joining. I really have enjoyed the conversation. Get you some rest. Yeah, I definitely enjoyed the motivation, encouraging. Not a problem. I'll be a host, but happen Wednesday, November the 26th. Okay, I'll be over on your channel. Wait a minute. I'll be a host, but happen when I've already been to your channel since you started. Okay, when you're going live again? When do you plan on going live again? 1973. You too. Thank you, Monique, for stopping by. Yeah, it's been a month. But do you have a day that you go live, or you just go live it's random? You're just going live random. You haven't came up with a specific time or date. 8:00. What okay, you'll be is that Eastern Standard Time? What time zone? What's your time zone? Random. Okay, well, I'm gonna go to your channel, and I'll just check your replays in case I miss it, because I know I have a class this afternoon. Yeah, I have a class this afternoon. So okay, PM Eastern. Okay, we're on the same time zone. Okay, perfect. That is awesome. Yeah. Oh, y'all, 59 minutes. This girl is at the end of her walk. And I want to thank each and every one of you for hanging in there with me. I really do. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for hanging in there with me. Y'all, I need to try and bite my roses. They look a hot mess. Okay? A hot mess. But thank y'all for helping me get through this. What I thought was going to be a little challenging, it ended up really nice. It did. It ended up really, really nice. So, yeah, I thank you guys for hanging on in there with me. It has been a blessing, and I hope that you guys enjoy the remainder of your day. And until the next walk, you guys be blessed. Take care. Talk to you soon. Bye, everyone. Thank you. Oh, goodness. I need some water. Have a great day. You too. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.